What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing Zanac that was released on the NES by FIC, and it's pretty much a space shooting game. And the plot behind it is that some unknown ancient alien race created this thing called the system, and mankind tried to gain access to it to gain like knowledge and mysteries and whatever the case may be, but they pretty much failed in trying to gain access to it the first time. But when they tried to gain access to it, they inadvertently caused the system to spread and create like a mass destruction within in the universe, and which included mankind. And so, even though they did gain access to it later on, they still weren't able to stop its destructive expansion. So, what happened is they pretty much created this starfighter called the AFX 6502 Zanac, which is, of course, which is where the title of the game comes from, which they used that to stop the expansion from continuing. Now, Zanac has 12 levels in it that's divided into stages, and each level has a certain number of stages. Some has more than others, and the weapon of course, you pretty much fight different types of enemies, and when you shoot and the weapon you start up with, it can shoot either vertically or horizontally, depending on where the enemy is on the screen. So if it's like next to you to your left, your weapon will shoot left. And if the enemy is in front of you, your weapon will shoot forward, of course. And now there are like 4 weapons you can get throughout the game. There's a rapid orb, the bomb, the shield, and the catch. And each of the weapons have their own like strengths and weaknesses, and each of them, of course, brings something like to the table. So I don't know which one is like the strongest weapon out the 4, but I would have recommended 4 if I able to gain access to like all 4 of them at some point. Now, either you can get the weapons by either killing one of the enemies, pretty much a specific enemy, or just some like particular item that would make it show up. Now, one thing about Zanac is that the difficulty is not insanely hard, but it's not a straight cakewalk either. So that is a good thing in my opinion, and it's a fun game also. And the one thing that I do like about it is that it's not like a carbon copy of another shooting game that came out around the time this game. It would be like Gradius 2 or a Life Force, something like that, not a carbon copy of one of them. And honestly, Zanac is pretty underrated when you compare it to other games like Mega Man, Castlevania, Contra, games like that, even with Super Mario and stuff. Now, the graphics are pretty good, especially with the color palette, because I like that a lot. It's not like super colorful, but it does has enough to not to be. It does have a good number of color palettes for it not to be like super bland and everything. And the level designs are pretty good in this game. And they're nicely drawn too. Now the gameplay is pretty straightforward, and it's easy to pick up and play. And truthfully, I don't have any like major flaws with the gameplay, you know. And the soundtrack is really fun to listen to, you know. And it's to me, it's the best part of the game, you know. It's in Zanac from overall perspective, it's honestly a good underrated game, and I would recommend it to anybody, you know, any gamer that is, especially those who are like the retro gamers who want to like take a crack at this game, you know. With that being said, as far as the score, I would definitely give it an 8 because it's, like I said, it's pretty much a fun game. Now, if you happen to play this game, and you like it, you can mention it in the comment section of this video. If you like the video review of Zanac for NES, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.